So don't be scared if you're having this big dream. Don't be scared for not seeing the progress and the results on your way to that dream. Hello and welcome. Today I want to talk about how, wait a minute. I've been trying to record this video for a couple of times now, and I feel like I'm trying to be someone that I'm not. And it's hard for me to make an intro because when you're having an intro, you want to explain what you're going to talk about. But I think I already explained earlier in another video about how I don't want to plan this video, so I don't know why I'm still doing it. But I will still try to talk about what I thought I was going to talk about, and then let's see if we end up somewhere else, okay? So what I wanted to talk about is how you are allowed to, or how you can dream big, but still start small. And, I made another video about how we just need to jump into what we're doing, what we want to do. We just need to jump into it and stop always taking the small steps. And I think what I meant with that was that our mindset have to be that we are putting all of ourselves into what we are doing. And that is still important. But I want to talk about these small steps that I really talked bad about in that video that I now want to explain in another way. So when we are looking at our success, or when we are trying to reach a goal, we love to look at the results, the materialistic results. And that's how we weight our success, if we have a lot of results that people can see. But actually, the most important steps that we are taking, or the most important results, it's not even results, I want to find another word, but I don't have it in my mind right now, is the decisions that, or the ideas, or the small details that happen inside you that people won't see, they can't see. And I think it's important to pay attention to this, because if we don't, it's a big chance that we give up on what we're doing because we don't see any results. We don't see the money is coming in, or after a whole day trying to figure out how to find a solution on what we're doing, or we're trying to work with our project, and then in the end of the day we think about our day, we think about what we have done, and then we might be disappointed. You might be, maybe you're an artist working, you're a painter, and you were supposed to make this beautiful picture this day. And then in the end of the day, you haven't done anything at all. And you get so disappointed. Have I really used this whole day on nothing? But sometimes that's not true. Maybe you went for a walk, and maybe when you were on that walk, you got an idea. And that idea was so big, and that idea is actually your most important idea, and it will be something that you're going to do for a living, or maybe it will just take you closer to that goal that you're having. And that is progress. That is what we should look at as progress, as success. Because that is more important than painting on that picture or whatever you are doing. Because while you might working with something that will not even lead you to that goal, but you think you have to do this practical thing that people in this materialistic world can see, when it's much more important that you are getting these ideas and that you're having this, finding these solutions in your head and making a decision, like making that decision, I am going to become an entrepreneur. Oh, I regret that I used that word, but okay. Then making that decision is much more important than doing that job that you first thought you were supposed to do. Or I know usually when we have jobs, we need to go to them and own that money. But I think you know what I'm talking about. Especially as freelancers, I think this is so important for freelancers. Because they always have this in-between periods where they don't have a job. And I know someone, hello, I think you know who I'm talking about. I know someone that is a freelancer, and every time in between jobs, he just get panic. And he feels like he don't have any progress in what he's doing, or he don't see the results, he don't see the income. But in that period, he gets so many new ideas. And those ideas is what he's going to make for a living in the next month or two or next year. And that is the important part. That is the progress. That time that period when you don't see the results, but you are building it in your mind. You are building what you're going to do for a living. Or it can also be not about your job, but any project that you're having. And that is what I mean by, is it what I mean by starting small? At least when you're thinking about having this big dream or goal, the most important things that you're doing is these small steps or ideas or that stuff that happens in your mind. Or it doesn't even have to be in your mind. When I started this journey about finding my purpose and doing what I loved and all that shit, I knew that life that I wanted to achieve, it's impossible for me to have it right now because it's something in the future. It's about my job in the future. But I understood that getting to that point, I need to adjust my life, or I need to change my life how it is today. And what I mean by that is I need to change when I'm waking up in the morning, what I am eating, how I spend my day, how I am talking to myself, how I'm talking to others. So, if I want to help people getting a better life, the most important thing that I'm doing is to make my life as best as I can and learn from that. And also, if I want to work with those ideas that I'm getting instead of other ideas, then I need to have an everyday life where I am protecting myself and that I take care of myself, so I will be able to hear that inner voice. So I need to get enough of sleep, and I need to always work with my intuition. And going from a life where I always just follow other people. I followed when they were waking up, what they eat, what they worked with, what they were studying, the apps on my phone, how I spend my time. I always followed others. And going from that type of living to where I am now, it didn't happen overnight, over a day. It started with small steps. It started with trying to wake up a little bit earlier every day. And if it was impossible, if I wasn't able to wake up, that was okay. I tried the next day. I made another video about accepting the mood and your emotions where you are. I would love you to check out that one if you haven't. But it's all about accepting where you are. So I tried every day waking up just a little bit earlier. And when I did that, it was easier for me to go to bed a little bit earlier. And then I started to eat more fruits. I love fruits, and when I was eating that, I didn't want the bad stuff anymore. But if I really wanted, I could eat it. Because, since I'm working with myself, my body is really important. It's important that I am taking care of I want to say inner temple. I heard someone say that before. It's a beautiful word for our body. But since I'm working with my head and my body, because that's where I'm getting my knowledge from, it's important for me that I take care of that. So those steps that I'm taking, making my routines, my habits better, it's the most important progress I have in my life. It's the most important for my success in life, is taking care of myself. So that was my first step. How can I take better care of myself, my days, and build that dream life, build that atmosphere that I want in the future right now? And I will make another video about how you can build that dream life or atmosphere, or what you are trying to achieve in your life. I will make a video about how you can make that into your life right now. But first, I just wanted to inspire you to pay attention to those details in your life. That is actually the most important steps and the most important progress. When we're always looking at how much income we're getting, or how much reviews or likes, or just this materialistic perspectives of success, it's easy for us to give up because we don't see the success, we don't see the progress. When we don't know, when we haven't seen yet that it's been a huge progress in ourselves, and when the timing is right, it will just bloom. It will bloom. So don't be scared if you're having this big dream. Don't be scared for not seeing the progress and the results on your way to that dream. Because it's not all about what you can see and touch and what other people can see. It's what's happening in yourself. And people will see that what you are doing is good if you put yourself into it, if you are authentic. And then they won't look at the numbers or how many people have been reaching out to you or how many jobs you had before. They will see that you are good at what you are doing. And that is what people care about. That product, not all this stuff that comes around this product. That product that is you. So that was all I wanted to talk about today. I'm happy it worked. I was scared in the beginning that I wasn't able to channel this knowledge, but I did. I'm happy with that. And yeah, that was all. Please leave a comment below if you have any thoughts around this topic, and subscribe to my channel if you like this and want to see more videos from me. I would just love to hear from you, and I am here to help you. That's the only reason why I'm here, so please reach out. Have a good day. Bye.